Hi everyone, this is Mistress of Manifestations and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpios. Now, Scorpios, this is a general card reading, so not all the messages here are going to resonate with you, but if it does, claim it. Also, if this message confuses you a little bit, but fits to the T, to the person you're asking about, switch the roles and claim it too. Cheers. Now, I want you to check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. This is for the second half of December, my darling Scorpios. Passionate, deep, mysterious. Ooh, Scorpios. My goodness, I've not met one Scorpio that's shallow. Either they're very deep or they're just not interested. I love that about you. So I want you to check the sun, moon, rising. You know your sun sign. Duh. Check where your moon is, in which zodiac sign. Check where your Venus is. That's for love. Check where your North Node is. It tells you the direction. The reason you've arrived here on this dimension, my friends, it tells you you're not, follow your North. Gets a little uncomfortable because, it tells you about your soul path and all that jazz, but it's fun. So your Venus tells you about love, things that you want. It could even be luxuries. Your moon tells you about your emotional health, your mental stability, how you are, your feelings at this moment. So it's so many facets. Yeah, come on, you're missing out. Find out those placements where the planets are in your chart. Look at all those readings. I post so many readings every single week. So go and check out all those readings. All right. Now, top of the deck. Full, bottom. 9 of Cups. You're drinking too much. Scorpios, you're going out partying. If you are, cheers. Have one on me too. Fool, of course. This is a card of Aries. Taking a leap of faith. You're taking a big Uranian leap of faith. So I'm going to put these cards back. But if they show up again, I know that, they have some significance for you. Okay? Scorpios, you ready? All right. I am using my Arcanum Tarot. Okay? Beautiful deck, huh? Speaks to me, these cards. Really does. One more time. Feel your energy. All right. Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for my Scorpios. Let's see what's all right. Okay. Very nice, Scorpios. Uh-oh. We have 2 major arcanas already, Scorpios. Come on. 3 major arcana, Scorpios. Unbelievable. And this card, 4 major arcana. Scorpios, what is going on? This reading is on point, man. I'll tell you something, Scorpios. This one card has not come out for a long time, and I was happy about it, but it's come out. So, hold on. Scorpios, you're showing up as the King of Cups, yeah. See? Your energy. So what a sign, of course, just like you. Somebody who, like I said, deep in their emotions. Somebody who just loves to love. You look at this person drowning in water. Water is your emotions. It's your thoughts. It's your feelings. It's, your what can I say? You are drenched. You're somebody whose heart is open to love. You're not afraid to show that you want a commitment. You want to give your love. You want to receive love. You want to share love. You're open to love. This is emotional maturity. You are showing up as an emotionally mature person, Scorpio. This is very much in your element. This is somebody who's determined to find love. People who go on crusades to find gold and jewels, you're on a crusade to find love, and this is your energy. You want a love crusade, and you have all this love to give to somebody. There's even fish here. So I'm going to say either this is your energy, or you could be also dealing with a Pisces, okay? Which is again a water sign, right? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So I feel that you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you are showing up as somebody who's emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. Okay, your EQ is on point. What a beautiful energy to be in, Scorpios. Beautiful energy. Somebody who, like, I feel, you're on a crusade to find love, or this is what you are, ready to love and be loved. Now, do not go by the sex of the card. Just go with the energy. This could be a man or a woman, okay? Yeah. Tower. Something came down, something that you'd built, something that you had built came down suddenly out of the way. Uh, this, like you see this whole tornado thing coming from the skies. It's like, for me, this is always spirit giving you a chance to watch, like, okay, there you're building this, okay. And, trying to give you guidance, but you've been ignoring the signs. And hence they have to come down like this. It's like they have to reach from the skies down and pick that thing that you built and put it aside, because then you will start. That will get your attention. Now, this is a great change, a dramatic ending. You have ignored the change, the need to change for a long time. This is Pluto, unexpected change, an aha moment, an awakening of mammoth proportions. It's also a destruction of a relationship, of a stable situation. Like I said, you are showing up very much. This is a love reading. You are showing up as somebody who is so much in love. Beyond, like I said, remember I started the reading when I was talking, I told you while shuffling the cards, Scorpios are deep. They love with a passion, or they do not love at all. And you loved with a passion. I'm getting this thing that you were on, a crusade of love. You loved the way you loved someone. It was very deep, this connection, very deep. It had you drowning in love for someone. Okay. And this tower comes down out of nowhere. Were there three people involved? Did you find out about the third person? See, this could be going out and socializing with your friends, um, meeting up, chatting, having a few drinks. I understand, Scorpio, okay? But I also feel you heard some gossip from your friends. You heard some gossip about somebody that you really, really cared about, for whom you were drenched. Your emotions were, you just obsessive love. That's what you had for this person. And I said had. This was an obsession. This person was your obsession. And I'll tell you why I'm using this word again. But you found something out. An aha moment, a sudden change, an abrupt or unexpected event, upheavals, rude surprises. This is Pluto and Uranus ruled, uprooting. It's a big jolt. But I'll tell you something, this breakthrough that you've had because you found out about a third person, or because, your little group of friends told you, has led to a breakdown, but it's going to also be your breakthrough. I'm telling you this. So far, you were just showing up as this for this person. Nothing and nobody could tell you that they did wrong. That's the kind of love you had. They were the apple of your eye. It's a deep, obsessive love. Now, I'll tell you why this was karmic. This card here. You know how many major arcanas you have? So hold on. The tower is, I told you, the tower card is Pluto and Uranus. Okay. You have the devil. This is Capricorn. You're dealing with a Capricorn. This is a very, very karmic relationship. I'm getting goosebumps, Scorpio. This this started off very well. Very, very nicely. Okay. There's a lot of love here. Obsession. And I'm saying the word obsession because the devil is here. Now, I also want to tell you, if any of you are drinking beyond your capacity and stuff because you're upset, please don't. Because I know this devil is like the toxic energy that keeps you, chained to um, things which are addictive and not in a good way, right? There's nothing against having a drink or two every day, but when you're drinking and the energy you're drinking in is anger, resentment, sadness, you're programming yourself. Water can be programmed. You are 70% water and you're in consuming something which is liquid. Please, please, please. So I feel this is a toxic relationship. Very, very toxic relationship. This is overindulgence. Like I said, overindulgence could be drinking. Please take care. This is obsession, enslavement. Look, you were enslaved to this person. This person, you were chained to them. It was an unhealthy attachment. This is you being in bondage, yeah, with someone. And I think your heart was in chains, yeah. You were in chains with this person. You just couldn't break this. And some information came out of nowhere that finally made you, okay, finally helped you break this chains, break this bondage because this was toxic. You thought this was your eternal love. You thought this obsession was, healthy, but it was not. They had you tied up. This is a very, very strong, of course, ruled by Saturn, Capricornian energy. This is Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn who had you just tied up, all tied up. And they know that you're like that deep. The Scorpios, like I said, they don't do anything that's shallow. They're either deep or they bounce. And you went as deep as you could with this person. And you almost were chained to them energetically. Yeah. They kept you chained. They kept you chained to them in bondage. This was an unhealthy attachment. It got toxic. And I know when relationships get toxic, blockages happen in your aura and you're not able to bring in abundance. I know this. You'll start noticing either problems in your health, problems in your money, and it'll start affecting you. Now, the next card is Judgment. This is Scorpio. So you have Scorpio, you have Capricorn, okay? This is also Pluto. Just like the Tower card, which is Uranus and Pluto, this is awakening. This is an ending again. So there are two cards. There's the Tower coming, bringing something to a ending something, breaking something, disintegrating something. But this is the resurrection. Remember that, okay? This Judgment is a card of a resurrection. Spirit will make the decision now. I'm very happy to see that. They will correct the balance. They will right the wrong. It's a second chance. It's a very critical moment, just like this Tower here. Just like this very, very critical moment where everything seems to be disintegrating in front of your eyes. It's a wake-up call, huh? Scorpio. This is a wake-up call for you. You're very, very disappointed. But there's a second chance. It's an inner calling to wake up and change something because you were refusing. You thought this person was, you were obsessed with somebody. You were obsessed with somebody, but you did not understand that this was a karmic obsession and this was toxic until you found out about a third party or you found out something through your friends. This is your grapevine. When you went out drinking or socializing and the Tower came down, Spirit brought it down. They brought it down to break this foundation and they are going to give the justice. And look at these cards. It's a card of Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Capricorn. Very strong, or a Scorpio. Okay? Which is your sign itself, which I'm reading for Scorpios. Now, Spirit is going, this is Archangel Michael. Hi, Archangel Michael. I love you. So Archangel Michael, angels, the universe, the higher powers are going to step in and balance the scales out, okay? They're going to balance the scales out. They're going to give cosmic justice. This time, Spirit will make the decision, correct the balance, right the wrong, okay? Archangel Michael will help give the judgment for those who have not been doing the right thing. I think somebody used this energy of yours for, because you were so deep in them, they thought they could get away with anything. They knew that you were bonded to them. It was like bondage. It's like, look at the chains here. It's like you were chained to this individual and they knew they had you and they were using it. They were using this power. They knew they had you where they wanted you. But you know what happens, right? When some people think they can keep, using your niceness. And then one fine day, the Tower just comes in because you were refusing to see things. But spirit showed you that there was something else going on here. There were three people, or you heard some gossip about them. You brought this tower down, man. You brought it down on them. I want you to see one thing here, okay? There is a heart and a feather here. You know, you're weighing the heart to see whose heart is lighter. If your heart is light enough, it doesn't have any more filth in it. And I think for a long time, being this, the King of Cups, your heart was open, yeah, and somebody took advantage of you, yeah. They knew you loved them so much, it was an obsession. And instead of um, loving you back in the most organic and sweet way, they chained you to them. They used your love to chain you. Now, I'm going to take a different deck, okay, Scorpios? So far, you have Capricorn, you have Libra, Capricorn and Libra. Um, and you also have Scorpio, I think. Yeah, you also have Scorpio. Just going to take another deck, okay? Scorpios, see what I can give you. Somebody used your feelings of love for them because you're obsessed with them. Okay. Put you in bondage. I have one more card here. Okay. I'm just holding on to it. I'm holding on to it. Some of you could be going towards a legal situation too. But this time, spirit will give the decision. So you don't have to worry. Scorpio, top of the deck. Triggers. Triggers. Roller coaster. All right. I'm going to put these two cards here. And I'm going to take some more cards. You know, this roller coaster is very Saturnian. And I know you're thinking, how can a roller coaster be Saturnian? I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me just take some more cards for you. Because it's a cycle, Scorpio. My Scorpios. I'm going to start. Okay. I want to start with this roller coaster. Okay. Highs, highs, lows, lows. Control, grip, anchor, chains, weighed down, poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors in people. All this can be added up to one card. Now, let's start with this. Let me tell you why this is a karmic card. It's a roller coaster, you know, it goes round and round. So Saturn, you know, he has those rings. He keeps you chained in that and bound. You know, whenever you sign any paper, you invite Saturn into that relationship because you've signed a document. Now you're bound by a contract. And a roller coaster is like keeping you stuck in that cycle. Now you keep going round and round. You're not happy. The highs were high, but the lows were in the dumps, but you just couldn't get off because you were so much in love with them. And I feel they knew your triggers. And I'll tell you what your triggers were. They knew your triggers, the things that they could use to keep you stuck there in that cycle, children. I hate people who use children as leverage. But you know what? Archangel Michael is sitting right here. Yeah. They tried to keep you stuck in this roller coaster of a relationship where there were highs, but the lows were bad. And they kept you stuck in this karmic cycle. See this bondage. They kept you stuck round and round you went because they knew your triggers were children and they used it to keep you there. And you showing up as a king of hearts. Your heart is open. You're a family man. You or a family woman. You father or a mom. You can't. You couldn't. You just the children were the apple of your eye. Like I said, the obsession. Maybe this obsession you had was more towards a child. Maybe it started off with being a very obsessive love with the individual before. But then, you know, the child became your world, yeah. You know, Your whole world revolved around them and their happiness. And when they're using that as leverage, because they know you, that's your trigger to keep you stuck. Let's go round, around, around again. The same crap, the same bullshit. It's too much. Now, second card, grip. They wanted to control this. They wanted to control this relationship. You felt weighed down. See this person? There is nothing sweet and soft about this card, right? Devil, look at the chains and the bondage in both these cards here. This energy of keeping you stuck by force, okay? By forcing you to stay, weighing you down, Again, when this word weigh comes, remember I told you, you felt heavy here. Spirit is going to come in and they're going to weigh the evidence, okay? And they're going to see if your heart, whose heart is light as a feather, yours is, not theirs, because their heart is filled with filth. This energy and this energy are the same to keep you stuck, to create obstacles and barriers so that you can't escape. Now, poison. Poison. Toxic. It's poisonous. Okay. I'll tell you one thing, because you are showing up as a King of Cups who's so sweet and so drenched in their love for, this particular relationship. You refuse to see that it got toxic. You kept going in that roller coaster because you were just focused on love. You were obsessed with love, with being a family person, not wanting to break a relationship. But it had gotten to a point where it had gotten rotten. It had gotten toxic. There was a lot of heaviness here, a lot of highs and lows. Children were involved, and hence you were holding back, yeah. Hence you were holding back, Scorpios. But you can't continue like this. You can't. These chains have to be broken, and hence the universe, your angels, your guides stepped in and brought this tower moment and said, you know what, we are going to break it, because you were ignoring the red flags. The need for change was ignored for too long, and hence this sudden uncomfortable jolt comes in, and sets you free from this bondage, from this toxicity. Now, you found something out when you went out drinking, I'm telling you, with your friends. This is offer, proposal, commitment on the table. I know. But I feel these two cards are related. You went out with your friends. You found something out when you were out drinking with your friends, which led you to go to this. Show me the proof. What the hell's been going on? Show me. Show me. And this was the tower moment that came in and broke that foundation down. Okay. And woke you up from your slumber because you were so drenched in love. You refused to see anything bad in this person. You just refused to see anything bad. But you found out something that made you take a close look at this and look at all the red flags that were shown to you so far that you had ignored. I'm going to take one more card. I'll take one more card. I know you're going towards some kind of illegal situation here because the justice here, which is a card of liberal, that somebody is moving away from a very, very toxic, unhealthy relationship. I also feel that your health, I don't know why. I feel you've been doing something excessively, maybe drinking. Scorpios, please. You're a water sign. I know that. Remember what I told you, that water can be programmed. Please take care of your health. And I'll tell you why I feel that you've been drinking. I'll tell you why. Hold on. That's my case. Look. Obsession. Remember, I told you this a million times. Obsession, this word. You were obsessed with somebody. You saw nothing wrong in them. They were the apple of your eyes, maybe because they were children involved, but this person could do nothing wrong. And even though the universe kept showing you, okay, flags, red flags that there's something going on here. You refuse to look at them, maybe because of the children. And they were a must-have indulgence for you. And I also think you're somebody who really spoils your children. Scorpio, let me tell you this message. You're somebody who spoils them. They're your babies. They're your, what can I say? They are your life. Life. Okay? Children. And you saw nothing wrong in this person. You saw them as your eternal love. That's it. They were yours, you were theirs. You're obsessed with them, with this relationship and with this person. But I told you there's been some kind of a revelation because of gossip. 3 people involved. You found out something either when you went out drinking with your friends. And you started to realize that this person has been controlling you. Or this person is not as airy fairy and light and beautiful as they're showing themselves to be. There is a dark side to them, a side that is very toxic and poisonous. You realize that they've been controlling the situation, okay? Because they've been controlling you. They know your triggers and they've been using it against you, and probably it's the children, and you've been stuck in this karmic cycle with the devil because they've kept you in bondage. They could be using sex. Of course, they're using children, but they could be using sex too to keep you stuck. And you finally told them to show you the receipts, the proof. You got them, and you wanted to see the proof now. What's been going on? And I think what you found out brought this whole thing down, because this was spirit coming in to break a foundation that was built on crap, built on lies, deceit, trickery, built on using somebody's soft spots and triggers, which could be children. Spirit is going to give judgment. Spirit is coming in to give judgment in the situation. And you know what you're going towards. And I feel some of you are over drinking. And I'll tell you why, because the last card I held on to was the Ace of Cups. You know, there's a lot of, somebody here is drinking a lot. Cheers, buddy. But I need you to go slow on that because, you know, it's not going to help you, Scorpio. I need you to, you know, be in your complete senses and figure something out, man, because you have the capacity. I know you. It's super strong. Super strong. Okay. So you're going towards this. Okay. You're going towards somebody who adores, admires, and is enchanted with you, man. You're going towards love. Okay. And this is your energy. You showed up as the King of Cups. Okay. But you were in a relationship with a devil who was obsessed with sex. I feel this. I know it's going to sound weird that I'm talking to a divine masculine here who's obsessed with a woman who was using sex as bondage to keep you tied up. But there were many more things involved you that you didn't know. You didn't know. Your friends told you. You found out through gossip. And it completely shattered that whole facade that you were sitting with, that they are the ABCD. They were not ABCD. In fact, they're not even AJ. They were, you don't know what they were. This is the kind of things that you found out, okay? And you are taking a decision to move away. Archangel Michael is coming in with divine judgment in your favor. He will give the justice and the judgment. He will weigh the evidence, okay? He will show you things that you didn't see. There's going to be a reawakening for you, Scorpio. Justice, justice. If you're going through a legal system, justice. And in your life, love is coming to you at Godspeed. Ace of Cups, love. Somebody who's enchanted with, somebody who loves you is at the same vibration as you. That is love. Nothing else but love. Overflowing positive emotions, abundant, a brand new love is coming towards you. Unconditional love. If not love that is toxic, not love that is just lust-based or keeps you in bondage, not love that makes you feel heavy, okay? Your heart, like you see them weighing the heart here with a feather, it's going to be as light as a feather with this new person. You are calling this person in. This is so beautiful. Somebody who adores you, admires you, who's enchanted with you. And I feel I'm talking to a divine masculine here who is going through this, who was stuck to a very, very toxic divine feminine, who knew his triggers and used it against him to keep him in bondage. Now, you know what I'm going to use? Scorpio, I'm going to give you some extra messages from my Archangel Oracle card. Remember, divine love, enchanted love, somebody who is adoring you is coming towards you, Scorpios. That's what is coming towards you. It may be around you or may just show up in your energy. Okay, I'll take one more card here. Whoa. Okay. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. You do know the eighth house, Scorpio, which is your house, is all about hidden knowledge, esoteric information, and your third eye is going to be gently opened. You're going to receive information because Archangel Raziel is going to communicate with you through symbols. Look out for symbols, okay? Repeating numbers. I don't know if you keep saying 777, 888. These are all angels communicating and telling you, hey, you're on the right track. Pay attention. When you see these numbers, how do you feel? What were you thinking at that time? What happens that day? Keep a track of all this, okay? Because this is your house. You are the eighth house in astrology. Second card is compassion. Compassion, Scorpios. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself, I think. My darling Scorpios, you felt like your heart was on the uh, what's it called now? Your heart was at stake. I don't know how to explain this to you. You felt like somebody just your heart was at stake. It's like you're going to lose everything, your heart, because you're showing up with so much compassion. It's okay. I know they hurt you at the place that was your softest, where you are your softest. I know it. And you showing up as a King of Cups, it tells me your heart is open. But look, your heart is going to be weighed and made light again. Archangel Michael is right here. He's watching this situation. He's watching it. He has been watching it. He has been giving you signs. Now he's coming in with judgment, okay? Now, gifts from God. Yay! Gifts from God for you, Scorpio. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Open your arms to receive. And I know what your gifts are, my darlings. I know what your gifts are. Abundant love. Going away from toxicity and from something that was unhealthy. Okay. Behaviors and people. Like I said, if you're drinking, over drinking, please. But you were with a very, very toxic person who kept giving you that apple to entice you. This could have been with sex too. Or using the child again, keep you stuck. You're banishing that from your life. Open your heart, please. Open your heart, Scorpios. Okay. You're ready to love again. Yes, I know you love and you lost. It's fine. It's fine. It's better to have loved than to have never tried it, right? You tried and you are on point, okay? You are on point. Many of these karmic relationships that come, so-called soulmates or whatever, the devil is so karmic. They're here to teach us a lesson. Learn the lesson and bounce. It's okay. So everybody goes through it. The universe has not targeted you. All right, Scorpios, I want you to understand that. But there were more people involved here than should be. And you found something out. Be a gossip. You did. Now, I am me take my Keepers of the Light Oracle, okay, to give you some additional messages from the Ascended Masters. This is for my Scorpios. 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 Thank you. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Your message. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. God, you have some kind of, a lot of your passed on loved ones, your archangels, your guides are just on call. They're waiting for you to call them. Please connect. Please connect. Just ask for help because we have free will as human beings. Remember that, Scorpios. Use that free will to connect with them and they will step in immediately. Immediately. Okay? Faster than a 999 call. Just call them and just tell them, I need you, and they'll be here. Okay? Bridget, inner strength. Your message. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. I think you've given your power away in this because they used children against you. Or they knew your triggers. They kept you chained there. They knew it. Take your power back. And I feel if there's anybody here going through some kind of illegal thing where children are involved, it's going to be in your favor because Archangel Michael doesn't play games here. He's going to give the judgment and justice in your favor, Scorpions. I promise you this, okay? Stay strong. Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. The need for change had been ignored too long. You saw the red flags. The minute the divine stepped in and removed something that was so toxic from your life and unhealthy and broke that foundation down, this is coming towards you. Justice. Love, love, love. I mean, just love, love, love. Okay? This is your end game. Think about that, okay, Scorpios? Now, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I've really enjoyed sitting here and doing this reading for you in your beautiful energy, Scorpios, and I cannot wait, honestly, to sit down again, do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you. Namaste. Bye.